Who wants to hear a story? If you want to hear a story, come sit over here and I'll read you Applesauce Day. Come on, climb up on the couch. This is Applesauce Day by Lisa Omstutz. She lives in Kidron. Did you know that? Okay. Where's the first page? I spy the big pot on the counter right away. Hooray, I say it's Applesauce Day. Anna cheers and Benjamin bangs his spoon. After breakfast, we load up the car and drive to the apple orchard just outside the city. The air smells like ripe apples here. I listen to the quiet. There are no sirens or screeching tires, only the buzzing of bees and the leaves rustling in the wind. Then Ella calls my name. She's on her tippy toes, tugging at an apple. I show her the trick Dad taught me last year. Twist and pull. The apple pops right off. Dad winks at me and we get to work. Mom and Dad pick the high apples and Anna and Ella pick the low ones, and Benjamin helps too. Soon the baskets are full of rosy apples, ready to be smushed into sweet, tangy applesauce. We pack them up and head for Nani's big, roomy kitchen.
Is that Annie or Obi?
I don't know.
Oh.
It doesn't look big enough for Annie. It must be Obi. Nani's waiting at the door. Her smile matches mine as she hugs me tight. Ready to make applesauce, she asks. We lug the apple baskets into the kitchen and take our places. This year, Benjamin gets to help too. Benjamin, do you get to help this year too? Dad washes the apples and Nani cuts them into quarters so they'll cook quickly. Snick, snick, snick. Benjamin drops the apple quarters into the big steel pot. Thunk, thunk, thunk. It's heavy and wide and holds lots of apples. The perfect pot for applesauce, Nani says. It looks like a regular pot to me. As we work, Mom tells us how she helped Nani carry bushels of apples home from the market in their quiet Ohio town, and how they cooked them in this very pot when she was a little girl. Nani tells us how she helped her mother pick apples from the old apple tree behind their house on the windy Iowa prairie, and how they too cooked them in this pot when she was a little girl. I look at the pot again. I wonder how many apples it has cooked and what kind of stories it could tell if pots could talk. Soon the warm scent of cooking apples fills the air. Their skins fade to pink as the apples melt into mush. Every now and then, an air bubble rises to the surface. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Mom scoops the hot apple mush into the food mill. Anna and I take turns cranking the handle and pressing the apples into the funnel at the top. Crank, squish, crankety squish. There's Anna. And there's Ella.
Where's Benjamin?
Well, let's see if we can find him. Oh, here he is over on this page.
There he is.
Applesauce squishes through the strainer and flows like a river into the pan waiting below. Peels and seeds drop out into the bowl. I dip my finger into the applesauce for a taste. It's so sweet it doesn't really need any sugar, but we add a little bit anyway. Then we scoop the applesauce into containers. By now, our stomachs are rumbling. Nani sets out a plate of sandwiches and a big bowl of warm applesauce. She sprinkles cinnamon on top. We all take heaping helpings and then seconds, and Benjamin licks the bowl.
Benjamin.
And Obi is going to eat off of Benjamin's plate if he isn't careful.
Where's Ava and Amelia?
Uh-oh, where is Ava and Amelia?
Are they not helping?
Oh, don't know. Then we go back to work, cutting and cooking and cranking. Crank, squish, crankety squish. Until the baskets are empty and the containers are full. We fill Nani's big freezer and pack the rest into our car. Finally, we say our goodbyes and head for home, tired and sticky, but full of stories and smiles and applesauce. Oh, Benny fell asleep, and Ella's rubbing her eyes, and Anna is carrying the pot. The car grows quiet. I run my finger over the scratches of the old metal pot. Someday, I think, when I grow up, I will cook apples in this very special pot on Applesauce Day. And that's the end. I hope you liked your story. We miss you guys so much. I love you all.
Okay. Good night. Sleep
Bye.
well. Bye-bye.